guys, so today I'm back to show you guys my January empties and favorites. The first month of 2015 is already over and I can't believe it. I just feel like it flew by, and I know everybody says that like at the beginning of every single empties or favorites video, but I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's like every year starts going by faster the older you get, so that kind of makes me worried since I'm only 21. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys what I used up in the month of January. There is quite a bit because, like I said, I didn't really have much from December, so I was almost playing catch up, and I was on the tail end of a lot of things in December, so now I finished them finally, and I also have quite a few favorites I want to let you guys know. First empty is my Suave Keratin Dry Shampoo. I love this stuff. I use this all the time. This is my favorite dry shampoo. It's only a few dollars at the drugstore, and I go through this thing, I mean, at least one every other month, I'd say. More in the summer, definitely. But what I love about this is I've literally gone, I believe, up to 4 days without washing my hair. I mean, I take a shower every night, but I'll wear a hair cap and not wash my hair so it's not getting all dried out. I've gone up to 4 days with this stuff, and I don't have a problem with building up residue or yucky things like that, so I'm really happy using this one. This is not empty, but I'm getting rid of the Got To Be Dry Oil Mist. I used it a few times, but I just never reach for it anymore, so I don't really want it taking up space. This is not empty, obviously, but this is a hairbrush. I have used this hairbrush to death, and there just comes a time when you need to replace your hairbrush. As you can see, it's gotten pretty yucky. Some of the things started falling out, so that's usually an indication that you need to get a new one, which is actually one of my favorites, so you guys will see that later in the video. But I like getting the wide paddle brushes just because I feel like it gets the most amount of hair. But I just like paddle brushes in general, and this was a Revlon one. It's purple. It was from the drugstore. I'd say it lasted a good amount of time. So I'm getting rid of 3 Bath & Body Anti-Bacs. The reason is the candy corn one was in my professional makeup kit, so I finished that up. The second one was Chocolate Chunk. This is essentially used up. I just got bored of it. This was the one that was hanging on my purse. And the third one is Vanilla Cupcake. Again, there's not much left. I have a lot of Anti-Bacs, and I want to get through them, and this one's older, so I figured I'll use the ones I more recently received. It is a sad day, because I finished the Michael Todd Jojoba Charcoal Facial Scrub. I have a whole review of this on my blog, and I can link that below. But I loved this stuff. Now, the reason I don't want to replace it is because Michael Todd is an expensive line. I liked it a lot, but not enough to want to spend, I think, like $40 or whatever it is on a full size of it. So I really enjoyed this from my Ipsy bag like a year ago, maybe. And I'm glad I got the chance to try it and review it for you guys, but I just won't be repurchasing for that reason. I finished another candle. This is the Mason Jar of Vanilla Bean Noel. I got this as a gift last Christmas, not this past one. It was 2013, and it's one of my favorite holiday scents from Bath & Body Works. It never gets old. I think I actually have a full-size 3-wick one that I have yet to touch of this, so I have a good backup for the rest of the year. I finished my prescription acne medication. This is just a white lotion that you apply once or twice a day depending on what you need. I usually do twice, so when I scrub my face in the morning and then at night after I get out of the shower. What I recommend is that you always moisturize after using this, especially in the cold winter months like we're having now. I mean, we are having it so cold right now in Connecticut. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely recommend moisturizing after this because it can be very drying because it's an acne medication and it's prescription strength. But this is like the only thing that has worked for me since, I want to say close to like 7 or 8 years, because I had severe acne that none of the drugstore stuff ever worked. So this might be for you too. I actually have a full review on that acne medication. It's called Benzaclin, was the brand name, which I guess now no longer exists, but I got switched to this like generic kind. So if you want to know exactly how it works, my Benzaclin review is somewhere. I actually think it's on my MakeupByLaurenAnne channel, because it was a while ago, but it still works the same. I finished 2 travel size body washes from Bath & Body Works, the Wild Madagascar Vanilla and Paris Amour. The vanilla one was alright. I really love the packaging, clearly, cheetah. The Paris Amour, though, I really love this scent, so I enjoyed these. A couple other things I'm getting rid of are this Clear Clinic Vanished Clear Spot Treatment. I just have no use for it. I have other ways of spot treatment that I like a lot better. I don't really prefer that one, and so I'm getting rid of it. It was one of the samples from an Ipsy bag. This was also a sample. It's the Skin Olive and Enzyme Cleanser. It's a makeup remover, deep cleansing mask. Again, I have no use for it. I really don't care for it, so getting rid of that. I'm also getting rid of 3 travel size perfumes that I honestly will never use because I never remember to use these little travel size ones, even when I put them in my purse. And they're also a bit older and not like my favorite scents, so I really don't care. Last empty is the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express Mascara. I actually did a review on this recently, and I was not a fan of it, so if you want to see more of my opinion on it, I'll link that below as well. But basically, this is older because, you know, you got to get rid of your mascaras every 3 to 6 months is when they expire. So you got to do it anyway, but I just did not enjoy this formula or the brush or anything about it really. So again, if you want to know more of my opinion on that, I will link it down below. Okay, now we're on to my favorites. So I'll show you the brush first. I received this recently in my latest Influencer Vox box, which I can also link that below if you guys want to see all the goodies that I got for free from this website, and I can explain to you in that video how you can get some too. But this is an EcoTools brush. I didn't even know EcoTools made hair brushes. I know they're really well known for their makeup brushes, and I have some that I really like. But this, the way it's made, it like reduces my frizz. It makes my hair look like shinier and smoother. I don't know how, but it works, so I really like it. I got this EOS knockoff lip balm a couple months ago. It's part of the holiday collection at CVS, maybe Walgreens, and it's a cookie dough lip balm. Oh my gosh, guys, this stuff smells and tastes just like the real deal. Like I could just take this and bite it off. Oh my god, it smells amazing. So I recently have been using that a lot more. I recently rediscovered Velvet Sugar fragrance from Bath & Body Works. I got this a year ago when it first came out. I also have the body wash of it currently in my shower, and I think it's a really good winter scent. I really like it. I recently rediscovered my hand food lotion from Soap & Glory from Sephora. I used this all the time when I worked at the warehouse as a packer, which ended like a year ago. So I had, like, when we went to the warehouse, I would have to use a clear handbag so they saw what we had and like that we weren't stealing stuff and all that. And so when I stopped working there, the clear bag went downstairs, and recently I was cleaning down there, and I was like, why don't I just take the stuff out? This was in it. So I recently rediscovered this, and I've been enjoying it again. So I think I found my new favorite item from Lush. As you guys know, I love the bath bombs. Butterball is my all-time favorite. I have to get it like almost every single time that I'm in Lush because it's like one of the more affordable bath bombs. It's a classic. It's always there. It's amazing. Yeah. So I love the bath bombs. I like bath melts. I've tried some of like the rub-on shimmer stuff and just different stuff. The massage bars are really good too. But oh my gosh, guys, I finally tried Mask of Magnaminty. So I recently tried Mask of Magnaminty. This is a face and body mask, and oh my gosh, guys, this is the best. It is specifically for like acne prone skin, which I have. But it just, first of all, it smells like so minty and so delightful. But this stuff just works. You put it on for 10 minutes, and it's actually more of a chunky texture than other masks that I've used from the drugstore, like my Queen Helene mask that I love, or the Freeman's face mask. But it works. It feels so cooling, and it doesn't get too tight on your face. You leave it on for 10 minutes, you take it off, your skin looks and feels more bright and smooth, and it really does help soak up some of the acne. It's just great, so I love it. I got the small size. The 4.4 ounce size was $12.95. I know the bigger jar was around $22.95, but I didn't want to spend that much. But this one I've used twice so far, and there is still a lot left, so I think it's definitely worth it. Lastly, I have been loving a darker lip lately, like I'm wearing today. It's not usually my type of thing, but A, it's winter, and B, I'm starting to feel more comfortable with darker lips because I love like berries and vibrant pinks and oranges, but I was never one to wear dark, like vampy lips like this because of how pale I am. But I've really been enjoying this combo. So basically it's the Motives lip liner in Raisin. So it just looks like that. So what I'll do is I'll line my lips and I'll fill them in completely. Then I'll put the Maybelline lipstick in Maple Kiss all over my lips. Today I'm not wearing a lip gloss over it. It's just that, so it gives more of like a matte effect almost, like a satin or a semi-matte look. And that's what I do. So I've really been loving this combo specifically. If you want to know where you can get the Motives lip liner, I will link that below. And then Maybelline you can get at the drugstore. So that's all I have for you today in this Empties and Favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, there was plenty to show you this month, which is different than last month's, but I will also link that below if you'd like to see what I had for last month. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.